Good morning. Welcome to my live. Today I'm going to show you how I grade my garlic for long-term shelf life, long-term storage to stop it from spoiling. If you check out my other videos, you'll see where I harvested this garlic a couple of days ago. Well, like more than a week ago now at this point. I'm not sure at what point I uploaded the video. But after you harvest your garlic, you are supposed to wait about 2 weeks for all of these to dry, but I need to start storing these back now because I have other things that I need to do. And sometimes I don't wait the whole 2 weeks, which is okay. And sometimes when you have still some dirt on your garlic, what you want to do is you just want to use the roots like this to just dust off the garlic. Just use the roots like this. Of course, peel off some of the garlic paper, skins, call it. Some people like to cook their ears off before. I'm just going to take these off. But after you braid. Anyway, I'm just going to show you how to braid. I'm going to clip these off. I like to look for the necks that are not as dry. Like this one here is hard, so I'm going to just slip on this. And some people like to braid anything. So you want to take two, overlap it like this, bring it around. Oh, that one, see what I mean? It's not dried out. Let me get some a little bit more dried out. This. And I usually take about 12. So this, wrap it around like this. Wrap it around. Sorry. Wrap it around. So. And you just want to keep overlapping like so. Bring one across the top, bring it under, over. You just keep going like this. Now here's where I braid it. You know how people braid anything. Just go like this. This is how you braid. It looks like a cobra braid on the bottom here. It's cobra, and on the top is just a regular braid, or some people call it a flat. As you can see, I already did these three. I'm gonna add a little string this one at the end, whatever type of rope you like to hang this later. I'm gonna continue braiding. Part of this here. Peel some of this paper off. You are a first time viewer, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Help me to reach my goal of 5,000 subscribers. I would appreciate it. And if you can, whenever you can, support your local farmers. Go to the farmer's market and buy your produce. It's a lot healthier. Generally, it's more organic and lasts longer than the stuff you're going to buy out of the supermarket. Unless you're shopping at a Piggly Wiggly, because generally Piggly Wiggly's buy produce from their local farmers. What you see here, these grapes, we sell these grapes to our local Piggly Wiggly. Not just our local, but surrounding Piggly Wigglies. If you can, get into your farmer's market and support the farmers. Without farmers, you do not have food on your table unless you're a homesteader or farmer. Okay, so these are about ready. So let's take these two. Start this again, wrap it around the top. This here, wrap it around the top, the bottom, cross it right here. I know this is pretty early to be harvesting garlic, but I'm still to start planting okra and watermelon. So this, and once you get the hang of it, this is a tiny bottle. Okay. Here. Okay, and this is looking good. This. Go. watching this one. Spin. Right, now I can breathe. Braid or plait. Some people get confused. I've seen in previous videos where they've gotten confused with, oh, a plait or a braid, or what's the difference? I thought a plait was this, the braid was that. Confusing a cornrow and a braid and a plait. A cornrow is when it's attached and layered in. Plait or braid is just single braid. Right. Just grab some more out of the window here. Dropping some more. There's other ways that people do braid their garlic, but I'm just going to show you the finger braid here. I guess I can try the other one. Let me see how dry. The necks are really sturdy. These are not that big. They're pretty small. So I'll just do a regular braid. There's different ways to do it, but I find that this one is better for me because once I braid it, I'll just cut this off. And you want to cut the roots because the roots contain moisture, which means that you can, they can rot. But some people say they like to leave a bit of the root on for flavor, but I'm cutting these suckers off. So moisture doesn't allow them to spoil. That's just my particular preference. I just cut the roots off as much as I can. And for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna cut only some, and before I hang them out, cut more. And then I'm gonna show you where I hang them. I like to hang them in a cool place where, if you have a basement, put in your basement. But I am going to hang these outdoors, so for me, they don't particularly need to be that pretty. And some people like to give to their neighbors and friends as a gift. Of course, they make them a lot prettier, and in between here you can add like lavender or other herbs and flowers. You can just dry them out here. It actually looks really pretty. Maybe I'll do that for you one day. Please like this video if you can, and if you think you want to see me do a prettier, let's say a garlic bouquet, that people actually use to give for gifts, or whatever Christmas, whatever they want to give a gift for. Let me know in the comment section if you'd like to see me do that. Okay, so I'm gonna try a different version. So you get some of these garlic skins, right? And I'm gonna show you how I braid. I'm gonna take 3, like you would regular braid, 3 strands. So I'm gonna put these 2 together. I'm gonna twist like this. See that? Twist like this. And then I'm gonna add a 3rd one. little, but that's pretty. This, and I'm just going to braid it. Some people like to use twine. I don't like to do that. Just this. Start the little braid. This. Loosen up the neck. It snaps. And center. Braid. I'm not sure if you can see this. Braid. Have strong thumbs for this too. Middle. Braid. Here. I'm not sure if you can see this, but just want to keep adding. Middle. Braid. Put that straighten it out. It will get hanging. Here. Middle. Braid. Add some more. Braid. Twist that neck a little bit. I don't particularly like this way. My thumbs are and these bows are not all the same size. So it's not really pretty. Anyway, you just want to take these and braid them all the way up to the top. It doesn't have to be pretty, and some people don't even braid them, but because I have such a large length this year, because I had so much garlic, I am just going to braid them. But some people just cut the heads off. Some people just cut them off and cut the loose. And that's what but that's not what I'm doing today. I'm actually going to store them for a longer shelf life. But yeah, some people just literally cut them off like this. And that's when they have, a smaller garden. But because I had a field of garlic, I probably planted maybe a half acre of garlic. This right here. So how some people just store it back. They just cut them off and let them dry, depending on how many you have, they last. But gotta go back to other style of braiding. Here we go. Get some more out of my wheelbarrow. Like I was saying, please and share this video if you have Facebook. Share it on Facebook. I'm trying to reach 5,000 subscribers. And if you check out the future video, my mother and I, my 78-year-old mom, planted some watermelon and some okra. Hey, let me know in the comment section if you like okra, if you enjoy eating okra, or if you think it's too spicy. And it's okay if it snaps. This. And never planted garlic. It is so easy to grow. Stuff is so healthy for you. I make garlic tea. I add garlic, ginger, honey, turmeric. So delicious. You gotta have it. That sounds like a really good success. And some cinnamon. You may not forget about the cinnamon. This is too hard. And you just want to alternate sides and move it around. Go to the top. Alternate sides. Move it around. Okay. Almost there. That one snapped. Okay. Ooh, the wind is picking up. It's been so rainy around here. I couldn't actually. But I'm so glad the weather. And yeah, Southern Twang. That's because I'm from Jersey. Well, my parents are from South Carolina, so been here every summer of my life, every holiday. My parents are farmers, so I am in turn now farmer, and even in Jersey, my garden was always beans, collard greens. See, grab some more. Nah, no, that's okay. I don't need to grab more. Just work with this off this table. Anyway, we're almost to the end of this one. And look at that. Grab 3 strands like you would a braid. And you know, we can braid just about anything. But It's cute, pretty. Importantly, garlic is delicious. Not really looking for aesthetic beauty right now. I'm not into that. I am worried about storing this fresh. So it can last a little bit longer on the shelf. Scissors are not the strongest. What I do like about the wind is it keep the gnats away. And if you are in the south or from the south, you know these gnats are horrible. Ooh, this is the back. Just braid some more. 1 minute. Let me go get more. Aren't these just pretty? So far, how many I have. Garlic. I know it is really early, but parents wake up super early, and I'm certainly don't have people on this live. So if you know someone that's up that will enjoy this video, please do share with them. Maybe too much later. But at any rate, I have to go super early because I have other things to do. Even though today is Sunday, rest day, finish these. This weather here is not supposed to be the best again tomorrow, so I need to take advantage of this week. Again, start here. These next one. So I'm going to start with these two. Start with these two. And around. That's a little flimsy. Oh, it's nice and dried out. I like that one. Okay. And we're part of this little bouquet. All right, here we go. What do you guys? What's your favorite cook with garlic? So garlic bread. Let's see, garlic knots. See all the shoulders in this one. Dry out fast. This one's perfectly twisted for me. Under this right here. All right. See, we have here. And the ones that you want to put to the side would be like the larger ones. These bulbs here are probably the ones I'm going to use to do the harvest with. See how big these bulbs are? The whole key to planting garlic is you want the biggest bulbs like this. I would probably take the bigger bulbs here and save these for next year. So plant them. If you plant a bigger bulb, then they'll grow bigger. But if you plant a tiny bulb, then they're just probably going to stay tiny. I'm not sure the science behind that. I want to research that a little bit, maybe, just to see how true that is. That's just what I've been doing. Okay, that's what I've been told by my mom, my dad, before he developed dementia. He was a big farmer. So my mom and I try to keep up with the farming, selling to our local Piggly Wigglies. And I'm going to tell you, if you haven't done any farming, it's very therapeutic. You should just start. You have a garden in your backyard, do it. All right, these are tiny. Let me know. What have you guys plant? No. I also planted some sunflowers, some sunflower seeds. Not just for the seeds, but also for the pollinator, to bring the bees, so the bees can help pollinate our watermelon and our okra. Well, also took a beekeeping class last year. And I'm gonna I haven't even posted those videos. I'm gonna post those videos on that beekeeping class. That was fun and exciting. I have to get my equipment, smokers, and I think it started with that. I'm going to start making my own honey soon. You guys can stay tuned for that. But becoming a beekeeper is a process. It's a long process. I didn't expect, but it's worth it. As you already know, honey is beneficial. You know, honeybees, we do not have farms. They pollinate just about everywhere. They keep going. They've been around for centuries, and okay. Scissors. Just gonna take these off after you braid it. Of course, you want to like I said before, the roots keep moisture. Can't clip them off. Cut the rest of these. Hey, Sonny. Hey, Mama. Hey, Mama. Back up, back up. Come on. What's going on? Come here, Mama. What's going on? Hey, Bobby. You ain't hear something, Jack? Back up. Not on my YouTube video. All right, guys. I don't know what to do. I think she's gonna eat. She's like, no way. Yeah, she's dead. Yep, she's not having it. need to get away from my table. My camera will do that. Okay. Apparently somebody she's like, hey, Mama, come. Come. Won't bother you if you bother me. Okay. It's like, I'm not having any of that. Back up. Back up off. Okay. I have one, two. And let's see how many bulbs I have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14, 16 garlic bulbs on here. It's got a lot more. Some people make them a lot longer. I do not. Because my hooks, I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you in a video. Get to that. You can see snip off all the roots. If you're just joining, you want to snip off all of these roots. Here, just like so. And like I was saying earlier, you can add lavender to these, other herbs, just to make this pretty if you want to present this to someone as a gift. And of course, you want to just take off as much of the dirt and soil as you can, but for me, these are going to be stored outdoors, so they don't particularly need to be pretty. They just need to stay fresh. This is amazing.